loose ball, and it's going to go. Maddie buries it in the net to tie it. It's good! Our final Friday Night Lights of fall 2025, the Diamond Bengals return to Durfee, their temporary home field, for a matchup against Greater Lowell. Hello again, everybody. Evan Massoud with you here. We are in the middle of November. It's hard to believe we're already the last Friday night, the last weekend of the season before Thanksgiving, but nonetheless, here we are. The Bengals picked up win number 6 a week ago, just across the way at Somerset Berkeley, beating the Raiders 20-0. Had the Bengals not had that forfeit a couple weeks ago, the Old Colony game, that was a road game that we did air, our friends at Lake Cam had sent it to us, they would be on a 5-game winning streak right now. They did technically win that game, but because of the ineligible player, were not able to pick up the win. It went as a forfeit, 14-0 the loss. So, but on paper, head-to-head against an opponent, Diamond has won 5 straight games, just one of those not counting for a win. Now tonight, they have the Greater Lowell Griffins coming into town a long way from home. They come in at 4-5, having picked up that 4th win a week ago against Boston Latin, a 12-8 final score for them. Greater Lowell is out in Tingsboro, so they have quite the drive to get here tonight. That's why we're playing at 6:30 and not 7 o'clock. We'll have all the action for you after the break. Hope to stay with us for Week 11 football on Fred TV.
Fall River Public Schools has employment opportunities in various departments for people looking to work with the next generation. We want you to join our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teacher assistants, as well as other educational support positions. We are also looking to fill operational support positions such as custodial, security, food service, and more. Fall River Public Schools offers competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see the current job postings on our website at fallriverschools.org. Wouldn't be on your phone here. You shouldn't use it here.
Go, 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 go. Where are they? Where are they? Get off your phone. We lost again because of you.
You wouldn't be on your phone here. You shouldn't use it here. You wouldn't be on your phone here. You shouldn't use it here. Don't let your intelligence be artificial.
Get your info from a real person and not a news feed. Show up, FRPS, and lock it away for new beginnings.
Hi. My name is Stephanie MacArthur, Director of Traffic and Parking for the City of Fall River. As another school year begins, we as the city just want to remind everyone of some of the school zone safety laws. Crosswalks are designed for your safety. Please make sure to use them. Always wait for a crossing guard to stop traffic before crossing the street. Drivers, use caution when entering a school zone. State law mandates a strict 20-mile-per-hour speed limit in all school zones. Parking within a crosswalk is strictly prohibited. By showing respect and patience, we can ensure that everyone arrives at their destination safely and on time. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions and/or concerns, please feel free to contact my office at 508-324-2123. Let's have a wonderful school year.
We welcome you back to Mac Aldrich Field, home of the Hilltoppers, temporary home of the Bengals. Great to be with you on week 11. And for the quarterfinal game here, the first round, if you will, but it is a quarterfinal of the Massachusetts Vocational Athletic Directors Association tournament for 2025. This is one of 4 matchups this week. While we were at break, the Greater Lowell Griffins won the toss. They elect to defer as they line up for the opening kickoff in their gold jerseys. Diamond in all black tonight. Bengals hosting this game as the higher seed. So brackets looking like this. Greater Lawrence, the #1 seed against Southeastern this week. The Hawks from Easton. Diamond, #5, hosting Greater Lowell tonight, #5. Diamond's the 4th. Essex is the 2nd seed, hosting New Bedford Voc, the 7th seed. And Whittier, #3, hosting Bristol Plymouth, who is the #6 seed in this year's 8-team bracket. Good return after it was bobbled initially across the 25, down at about the 26. And that's where Diamond will start their drive. Coach Luke Bowery for the Bengals providing us with some stats tonight, cumulative stats through the first 10 weeks. Appreciate that, big time, always great to see. Look at some numbers. One that stands out tremendously here is total yards and passing yards. Diamond with 1,000 more yards than their opponents in total yards, and passing yards, they're at 1,390 to their opponents' 327. So it tells you right there that the Bengals defensively has been very good against the pass, and that probably not a lot of teams are passing against them as they go to the ground here on first down, escaping a tackle and running into a wall at around the 30, getting backed up. Forward progress should pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the first play from scrimmage tonight. Ball spotted at the 31. It's good for 5. Halfway there, 2nd down and 5. Logan McKenzie, the QB. As he set the man in motion there, that was James McKenzie, excuse me. And he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 6. Alexi Gonzalez, #23. The most yards on the team on the ground, 608 coming into tonight, averaging just over 85 a game. He's got 6 touchdowns on the year. 2nd in rushing is the quarterback. That's Logan McKenzie. Trip set off to the right in a passing formation on 3rd and 6. To the outside, and he's wrapped up as the ball gets there. Good defensive stand for the Griffins. They chase Diamond from the field on a 3 and out. The pass was caught for a -4 yards. So Diamond will punt, and the ball will be snapped from the original line of scrimmage. It's now 4th and 10. Logan Uwan, the kicker and punter for the Bengals, getting set on the left side of your screen to kick it away. Line drive punt. It's going to take a favorable roll, luckily for Diman, because that landed well on the other side of the 50. And the Griffins will start at the 41. To apologize here, the graphic showing the fourth quarter. We're obviously not in the fourth quarter. We did update it. Didn't take. Let's try that again here. Get that to reset. There we go. All right. So good field position for the Griffins. Running play on first down. It's a good rush up the middle for Tanaka Jogo, number 43. He got the handoff from Brody Marvin, the QB. Needed 10 yards, got the 10, and it's a first down for Greater Lowell. Back to Jogo. Jogo wrapped up. It's a fantastic tackle by Jay DeBrito as he got across the line. It'll go for no gain.
Great answer by the Bengals defense after a good first play of the game for the Griffins. It'll be a 2nd and 10 now. Griffins in the down and 49.
Passing play. QB's going to tuck and run, has some open field as he runs through the pocket. It's going to be good for about 8 yards. Giving him 7, 3rd down and 3. Good awareness there by Marvin. Didn't see anything, had an open field in front of him and took the lane. Third and 3. Back to Jogo. Jogo taken down for a loss of 2. Fourth and 5.
Great response by that Bengals defense.
Jogo coming out. And the senior running back, Jamie Cirillo, checking in there, number 8. And Brody Marvin out there too. So looks like they're going for it here. 4th and 5. Empty backfield for Marvin. Passes. It is complete in the flat, and that's good for a first down. They went to Cirillo. And that'll move the chains.
That's going to be enough to move the chains, keep this opening drive rolling.
Well, the Griffins' schedule, of course, not going to really see any common opponents on it. Started the year against North Reading, 35-7 loss. They beat Fitchburg High School 27-6. Then Kipp Academy, Lynn Collegiate, an 18-13 loss. Back to the ground here. Oh, they had me sold on that handoff. I thought Jogo had it. They went opposite, faked the handoff, and the QB kept it. That's a great sell. I was watching number 43. Thought he still had it. It's good for about 7. 6 or 7. Thereabouts. 2nd and 3. Looking again at the Lowell schedule, they did play BP this year, which was interesting. Come all the way down to this area. They played Bristol Plymouth. They beat them 14-13 and beat Brookline 41-0 before losing to Greater Lawrence 46-0 and Northeast Metropolitan Regional 46-39. Back to the ground again. That should be enough for a first down. See where they spot it. Shawshene Valley was also a loss, 42-0. That 3-game losing streak stopped on November 6th, a week ago, as the Griffins beat Boston Latin 12-8, and now coming into tonight with their 4 wins and 5 losses, seeing Diman. It's gonna be a yard short, third down and 1. Jogo in the backfield. They go to him, and he's got the first down as he crosses the 25-yard line.
Jogo with another carry, this time on 3rd down, needs just enough to move the chains. Griffins threatening now at the 25.
Fresh set of downs for the Griffins. Looking to pass, slings it across the middle. It is incomplete and very close to being picked off. Ben Ninetemp was right there and might have gotten a hand on it. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Stops the clock at 3:43. Had been rolling for quite a while. A lot of plays in the middle of the field here in this first quarter. Chilly one from Durfee, 38 degrees at game time. Little breezy, not as bad as last couple weeks when we were here 2 weeks ago for Diman. It was a really nasty night with the rain and the mist. Last week just windy, but dry. But air temperature wise, definitely the coldest we've had so far. And whistling the play dead here. Offsides, our first flag of the game, and it's against. The defense. It'll cost the Bengals 5 yards. And it'll be 2nd down and 5.
That is a 5-yard penalty. We'll be at 2nd and 5.
Pressure coming. It was batted down as the Bengals brought the pass rush right up the middle.
Fans, now's a good time to make some noise for your defense.
Passing, and it is reeled in. Picked off by the Bengals on 3rd and 5. James McKenzie with the interception.
Excellent play over the middle by McKenzie. We do have a flag down after the catch.
There is a penalty marker.
Interception will stand and it will give possession back to the Bengals offense.
Such a tremendous catch that was off the helmet of the intended receiver. Just reached over and grabbed it, took it away. That would have been a most likely a touchdown. They were right at the 1 yard line. It would have been awfully close. Would have been first and goal at the 1, or it would have been a touchdown had it been reeled in. So the Bengals will keep the Griffins off the board here in the first. The first turnover of the night is an interception by James McKenzie. 3:30 to go in the opening quarter. Coach Bowery talking to the head official tonight.
Lexi Gonzalez takes the opening handoff of this second drive. They stop short in the backfield. It'll be second and long now for the Bengals offense.
Second and 11. McKenzie passing, and it is out of reach. Looked like they were going for Dorigo as James McKenzie took off up the sideline and then kind of had a crossing route that was taking him into the pocket up the field. The ball came toward the sideline, but well out of reach for Dorigo, and now third down and long, 3rd and 11 from the 9. Good pressure and good defense by the line as McKenzie takes off. He is not going to get there. About 7 yards short. And special teams will come back out. The Bengals will punt again. Good snap. Line drive punt from Uwan is going to be very short. I mean, they had to punt it from about the 5 is where he got it off. And it goes out of bounds at around the 30. So a very short field here for the Griffins.
Short punt by Uwan on that play. That'll give the Griffins
They'll
the
be
ball right about
at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10, Greater Lowell.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Handed off and taking a big hit there. It was Jogo right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down.
Chris Thompson steps up and takes down the rock quickly right around the line of scrimmage on that play. That'll leave us with a 2nd down and 10.
Well, they took down Brody Marvin, but he didn't have the ball. Ends up being about a 2-yard carry for Jogo. Third down and 8. Final minute of the first.
That they're here to play, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 9 now from the 29.
Passing play, it is caught, and that'll be good for a 1st down. Right at the 20.
Restrepo comes up with the catch on that 3rd down play. It'll move the chains for the Griffins as it looks like they look to wind down the clock here in this 1st quarter.
First quarter comes to a close here at Mack Aldridge Field. A scoreless first 12 minutes, but the Griffins in the red zone here, right at the 20. We'll flip the field, switch sides. 2nd quarter coming up here on Fred TV. It's week 11 of the football season. It's the vocational tournament. Massachusetts Athletic Directors Association vocational tournament here in 2025. Glad the Bengals had the home game tonight. Figured that they would get one if you know, with their record the way it was, and especially with the fact that they are on the road this year for Thanksgiving. Speaking of which, that'll be our next football coverage. Durfee, the home team this year for Thanksgiving morning. Bedford Whalers, the road team. Hilltoppers will look to make it 2 Thanksgivings in a row against the Whalers, who've had just a miserable season. Last week at Whitman-Hanson, picking up their 9th loss. They're 0-9. It's the first game all year that they scored more than 1 touchdown. So it's been a rough one for New Bedford. Numbers are not great for the Whalers in terms of the scores and number of players on the team. But nonetheless, you know, every team goes through it. Great stop again by the Bengals defense. But, you know, every school goes through these phases. I mean, Durfee's gone through it. I've been calling football games since fall of 2012, and I've seen 3 winless seasons. So guess what? We all deal with it. Everybody goes through it. And, you know, it's no fun when you're in the middle of it, and I can assure you the Whalers are not having a fun season. But that's the reality. You have bad years, and so the Hilltoppers will most certainly be a heavy favorite on Thanksgiving morning. And we will have live coverage for that game from right here at Durfee High School at Mack Aldridge Field. Looking forward to that. Second down and 9. Set the man in motion. Some pressure coming now. The QB taking it himself. Puts down the shoulder. That's a decent pickup there for Marvin.
Marvin keeps it himself on that play. Not enough for a 1st down, and that'll leave the Griffins with a big 3rd down here.
Looks like they gave him 3 yards. And he'll be down to a 3rd and 6 here. Obviously 4-down territory for the Griffins. Jogo, since the first down play to open the offensive night for the Griffins, has really not had much. The Bengals defense has been very good at stopping him. This is going to be a loss of 2, and it'll bring up 4th and 8. Now, last 4th down play, they subbed out Jogo for the senior Cirillo, passed to him, and they converted Cirillo into the game now on a 4th and 8. Jogo snapped off the 10-yard run on the opening play for the Griffins. Since then, really not much at all. But again, Cirillo now in on 4th and 8. Let's see what the Griffins have. Marvin steps back, passes, and he juggled it. It's incomplete. And the Bengals will take over on downs and escape another red zone threat by the Griffins. We stay scoreless. Diman will take over possession with 9:08 to play in the first half.
They give the ball back to their offense now at the 18-yard line. Bengals offense looking for a few big plays themselves.
Offensively, Diman has not gotten off to a good start and not moved the ball very well. They were chased 3 and out on both series. Looking for better results here on drive number 3. They'll start from the 18. McKenzie going to take it himself and not getting too far. Not sure he actually got anywhere. Maybe a yard.
McKenzie keeps it himself on that play.
Ball at the 19. They do give him 1. 2nd down and 9. Second quarter, scoreless game here at Durfee. Diman versus Greater Lowell. McKenzie will hand it off as they go to the ground. No, he faked it. Wow, both quarterbacks fooling me tonight. Little sidestep there, and Massey gets the first down for Diman. Good sell on the handoff. I bought it. And the Bengals have their first down of the night. Some fancy footwork there from Peyton Massey as he avoided a couple defenders. The Bengals get to the 33-yard line for a fresh set of downs. Massey in motion, gets a little dump off, looking for some blockers. Can't cut in, now tries to, but play did not pan out.
Massey with another touch this time.
That may be a loss.
He gets met right out around the line of scrimmage on that play.
Yeah, Bengals gonna lose one here. It'll be 2nd down and 11 as they get backed up to the 32. Lowell has some good size on their team, especially on the defensive side of things. Down on field level for our introductions tonight, they were pretty big. Uwan takes a hit, gets across the 40, and he'll be about maybe a yard or 2 short. Nice play, good pass from McKenzie as he had to kind of throw over the line. Another kind of sideways pass, not down the field as much. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Diman gets 9 back. They were on a 2nd and 11. Either side has really gotten into a rhythm tonight offensively. Diman hoping to keep the drive going here. They need 2. The house is coming, but that's going to leave some open space down the field. And I'm not so sure he's going to get there. Too much dancing around. Gonzalez was looking for a place to cut in. I thought maybe he had a spot. Will they give it to him or no? I'm not sure he's there. I think he's about half a yard short. You can see the yellow. They're going to measure. You know, last week, if you watched the game last week, the Durfee game, we had our first chain measurement all season here at home. They did it twice. And now it looks like we're going to have a measurement here. But clearly from our angle here, you can see that it's going to be about a football short. So let's see. They'll stretch out the chain. The length of a football, what did I tell you, huh? Look at that, I'm 50 yards away. No, it's good though, because it gives you an idea, right? So now they've measured it with the chain. They'll stretch it again right at the pocket where they got to place it. It's all in the interest of getting it right, and I am always for that. So they can take as long as they want when they measure, and I never have a problem with this. This is great. All right, so Diman with 4th and a football. It's officially 4th and 1, but it's much less than a yard. And I hope they go for a QB sneak here. But they're not. They are not lined up for a QB sneak at all. They'll play follow the leader. That'll do it. Gonzalez gets the first by more than a yard.
Gonzalez follows a couple of blockers ahead of him, plows forward, and he will move the chains for the Bengals.
Oh, Diman will get another fresh set of downs here. The 44 clock coming down to 5 minutes. First half. Really moving along. A lot of plays in the middle of the field. Not a lot of stoppages. McKenzie looking downfield. Pressure coming. He does escape. Now he's going to hurl it up. That is out of bounds.
McKenzie rolls out of the pocket, throws it out of bounds smartly before getting himself into some trouble. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Incomplete pass should stop the clock. On 2nd and 10, no gain.
Gonzalez stopped short. Leading us to a 3rd and 10 now for the Bengals offense. Looking to put some points on the board before the first half ends.
Third and 9, did give him 1 yard. Kenzie passes, it is incomplete. Fourth down and 9. So Diman will have to punt it away. The drive stalls at midfield. That's a much better punt from Uwan. Best one tonight. On his third one, it'll roll to the 28, to the 27 out of bounds. That's fantastic. Good hang time, good distance. Oh, 2:48. Griffins will have the ball. Diman will hope to have a defensive stop here now. Greater Lowell will get the ball to start the third quarter because they deferred and kicked to begin the game. So the one thing you want if you're Diman is to be careful of the end of the first half score and then the start of the second half score. You never want that as a defense. So both sides with all 3 timeouts. We'll see how the Griffins do here with less than 3 minutes to work with. Still scoreless here at Mac Aldridge Field. He handed off on 1st and 10. And another running play that does not go too far. Going to be about a 2-yard pickup. Cirillo with that running play, or with that carry, I should say. Second down and 8. Marvin drops back. Bunch of receivers down the field. He's going to tuck it and run with it. That's a great open field tackle.
Owen DeRigo leads the runner.
Owen DeRigo, the middle linebacker on defense. And a timeout called by Diman to stop the clock. Bengals using their first with 1:50 to play here in the first half. But a nice play there by DeRigo. It was just DeRigo and Marvin one-on-one. You don't wrap them up, and he probably had another 15 yards. The Griffins be looking at a 3rd down and 4 out of the timeout. Diman this season started out 2-0, 12-0 win against Case, 22-7 victory against Bay Path Regional, then a loss to Blue Hills on the road, 22-15. We saw them against Tri-County. They lost here 26-7, and then went on a roll. Southeastern 35-7, the forfeit against Old Colony, but that whole game was played before the forfeit was put in place, and Diman won that game running away with it, but it does not count. Bristol Plymouth, a 41-7 win. South Shore, a 41-14. We saw that one. And then Somerset Berkeley last week, a shutout, 20-0. So it's been a good season for Diman at 6-3. That is incomplete on 3rd down and 4.
That pass falls just off the hands of Norman.
So now 4th and 4, well down the field. And looks like we're going to see special teams for the first time tonight for the Griffins. Absolutely no reason to go for it and chance that you don't get it that far down the field. On your own end of the field, that is. That looks to be Cirillo to punt it away. Looks like number 8. It is. So Cirillo with the punt, almost blocked. That one goes pretty high, bounces and goes out of bounds. Got a favorable bounce, actually stayed in all the way to the 41. Man, got 10 yards on the roll. Officially the 42. And Diman will start from midfield with 96 seconds on the clock.
Bengals get the ball back after that point with 1:36, plenty of time left to make some noise here in the first half.
McKenzie steps into the throw. First down and then some as Logan connects with James for a first down. From the 43, Bengals line it up. 1:20 to go. McKenzie in the pocket, throws on the run. It's just out of reach. That was intended for Will Katzif. It'll be 2nd and 10. McKenzie, oh, the house is coming, it's batted down. 4 guys rushing. The line had absolutely nothing for the Griffins defense that time. We've seen it a couple times tonight. 3rd down and 10. Pressure again off the edge. That might have been a hold down the field. Oh, it's just out of the reach. Had the fingertips on it, couldn't hang on. Uwan went up the ladder, couldn't pull it down. Fourth down. Fourth and 10. No sense in punting it here. Bengals going to try for it. And now a timeout. Diman uses their second.
Coach Barry decides to talk things over. He calls a timeout with 1:06 left.
All right, 4th down and 10. And they will punt it away. Diman deciding not to gamble. That goes out of bounds. Somewhere around the 15. And with 60 seconds, the Griffins will get another touch of the football. Coach Barry electing to put the defense back out there and make the Griffins start maybe 20 yards further back. 25 yards further back than they would have if his Bengals didn't convert on 4th and 10. So not a bad decision. The defense has been good tonight, both sides. It's amazing how every week it's just a little bit different. We have not had a 0-0 game going into halftime all season. And with a minute left in the half, it's possible that's what we'll be looking at. Trips to the left of Marvin. They go to the ground. The handoff and another running play that the Bengals are not fooled on. They lined up trips to the left as if they were going to pass down the field with just a minute to work with instead of running play that's good for only 2 yards. No timeout called. The clock continues to roll, 35 seconds and counting. And no sense of urgency whatsoever from the Griffins. They will get the ball to start the second half. They line up with 15 seconds in what will likely be the final play of the half. Another running play, another great stop defensively, and we will head to the half with goose eggs on the scoreboard. It's been a long time, not just this year, it's been a while in general since we've had that. Nothing the score after 2 quarters here in week 11. A really good defensive battle brewing here at Mac Aldridge Field. We will take the halftime break. We hope you'll stay with us for the third quarter live on Fred TV.
Here at Durfee, you can begin taking AP courses as early as sophomore year. With over 20 AP courses in various subjects, including 2D art, psychology, African American studies, and computer science, there is something for everyone's desired interest. Many benefits stem from taking AP courses in high school. One of the most significant is the ability to earn college credits. This means taking fewer college courses in return, saving money in the long run. These advanced courses also help you improve time management and critical thinking skills, which will help you in higher education. In addition, AP courses are weighed a full grade point higher than non-AP courses, thus boosting your GPA. Strength of your schedule or course difficulty level is also a key component when colleges evaluate your academic history and potentially accept your admissions application. Enrolling in AP courses can help you stand out when applying to college.
Our diversity is incredible compared to other AP programs in the state. And so we have students on, with 504s, on IEPs. It's really open to everyone.
Really just following through what my counselors have told me, like you should take this AP class and you should challenge yourself a little bit. And I thought it was like, oh my God, an AP class, that's crazy, that's a lot. But I took it, and I'm so very thankful that I took that class, because now I'm able to take AP research this year, and it's really opened up opportunities.
You signed up for an AP class. Like, you gotta expect some difficulty and not just to be like a cakewalk. It's not that easy.
A lot of times I'll do any homework I have if I have free time in school, so I don't have to work on it at home. Or like sometimes I'll bring it on the bus to sports games, and then it also depends on the sport. Like for basketball, if we have late practice, I'll stay at school and do it before then. AP
at Durfee is actually a national model. All the AP teachers in this course, in the capstone course, have been invited to the AP National Conference, and we spoke in Seattle last year at the AP US Conference. It's a state model, it's an award-winning program.
It's important because you get to do something that you're passionate about rather than doing something that everybody else has done or doing something that you have little knowledge of. Being able to be around students that think like me, and also having the opportunity to work on some cool stuff, prepare myself for college, such as being a better presenter and better researcher.
It's really great to also take those AP music classes or performing arts, because it does also help you and benefit in an AP seminar class, because it's like, oh, I've been doing presenting in front of multiple people my whole year, and now I can do it inside my class and put those skills that I use in the classroom.
They come into this class wanting to learn more about the history, but also talking about what it looks like in their own lives today at Durfee High School, in Fall River, in the United States. And so being able to bridge the history of African American culture and then bring that to present day is really important to these kids. And sometimes they even bring their own research and their own topics and their own issues that are important to them. They bring it to the table, and it makes the discussion so authentic.
Yeah, I really like computer science and coding. It's very fun. It's very challenging too. Sometimes it gets frustrating because it's like you're trying to find what's wrong with your code, but it's just like one little thing. But it's really fun being able to create something and then watch it get used or work.
The larger benefits are, of course, monetary. You've got your college credits that you get coming out of this. And as far as AP classes go, some are more rigorous than others. I feel like this is a really good entry into AP classes. So we frequently try and scout sophomores and juniors into this class, so it's not just upperclassmen. Or we're even looking into scouting some computer science inclined freshmen into the class as well.
If you use what you know, like your knowledge, and then make a block in theory to make something work, and it works perfectly, it's the best feeling ever, because it's like, yes, it all worked.
Through taking AP classes, I've learned more responsibility because there's a lot you have to keep track of. There's a lot you have to do on time. And I've learned kind of how to manage stress, how to manage my time, and it's just been really helpful.
AP courses challenge you at the highest level, but don't worry, you're not alone. Your teachers and fellow classmates want to see you succeed and are here to support you. There are no minimum requirements to take an AP class. For more information about how to enroll in an AP course, schedule a meeting with your guidance counselor today.
Right here, 150 years ago, a bustling rail line cut through the Spindle City.
The Old Colony Line was among the most utilized railroads in the United States.
People, mainly immigrants, some children, labored in mills. The railroad was essential to manufacturing and passenger service.
However, transportation methods evolved. For generations, these grafts of land were wasted space. Years of careless industry polluted the Quequechan River. Cherished by Native people, the name translates to falling water.
Conservationists advocated to reverse environmental damage and repurpose the tracks. The architectural firm, Brown, Richardson, and Rowe, designed the pathway which opened in 2017. Some components are visionary. Other sections replicate endeavors in cities elsewhere.
Quequechan River Rail Trail is hidden by tree cover to buffer highway noise. The 2.5-mile route is habitat for many species, which, when quietly observed, foster an innate respect for nature. 12 years ago, voters approved a 1.5% property surcharge to fund the Community Preservation Act. Totaling nearly $425,000, CPA money was necessary for each phase of the rail trail.
Expansion is dependent upon continued revenue. Fall River joins other communities to develop a continuous 50-mile route of the South Coast Bikeway. CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
St. Anne's Shrine is an anchor building to Fall River.
Many worshipers have claimed that this landmark is the site of miraculous healings.
Construction began in 1891. The Romanesque revival style is unprecedented, and the 160-foot steeples are visible from all directions. The congregation was established generations ago when builders mined world-renowned Fall River granite located at the base and utilized Vermont blue marble for the upper exterior walls.
"40 years ago, the shrine was added to the National Register of Historic Places. Despite some disrepair, this is a working building, open for prayer and reflection. In addition, a Christian lay organization distributes food from here on Saturdays.
Amazingly, 3 priests are entombed below. Volunteers with St. Anne's Shrine Preservation Society expect this house of worship will again welcome pilgrims from near and far, as well as historians, architects, and school children.
11 years ago, voters approved a 1.5% property surcharge to fund the Community Preservation Act. Over $150,000 was awarded for repairs on the southern side of the building. Craftsmen are entrusted to restore the slate roof tiles, copper gutters, and downspouts. Phase 2 entails duplicate copper and slate work, as well as repointing of mortar joints. These efforts will permit the upper church to reopen for the public.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
I'm Alan McNamara, CEO of Main Street Projects.
And I'm Kristen Cantara Oliveira, Vice Chair of the Community Preservation Committee.
The Bradford Durfee Textile College was a prominent training center for over a century.
A critical resource that prepared thousands of young people and immigrants to gain employment.
In 1899, the state invested approximately $75,000 to construct the Bradford Durfee Textile College, named after one of the city's leading industrialists.
As technology evolved, so did the curriculum, to include classes such as mechanical engineering.
But after years of accumulating wealth, northern mill owners could not compete with mills in the South.
Alan Macumber and members of the Community Preservation Committee envisioned a transformative project to stave off demolition.
The Durfee Textile College is now a vital cornerstone of downtown revitalization. Each of the 55 law-style apartments are uniquely designed with a comfortable blend of eras.
11 of those 55 units meet affordable housing regulations set by the CPC Community Housing Fund.
Members of the Historical Commission advocated for renovation over replacement. The 100,000 square foot building contains original flooring, brick walls, staircases, and doors. New construction replicates craftsmanship of 130 years earlier.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
I'm Mike Labossiere, Watuppa Reservation Forester.
And I'm Paul Furlan, the Administrator of Community Utilities.
Protecting open space is a benefit today, and it's a gift to future generations.
For over 150 years, Fall River has been a leader in environmental preservation. The Southeastern Massachusetts Bioreserve ensures forests and fields remain undeveloped and accessible. The Community Preservation Act is a vital component to fulfill climate goals.
Since 2017, CPA funds totaling nearly $1.3 million have been used to acquire conservation areas in Fall River. Educational programs within the Bioreserve connect families to nature and promote understanding and respect for diverse culture, history, and wildlife.
Half of Fall River, about 12,000 acres, an area the size of Mattapoisett, is protected water and woodland. Healthy forests minimize flooding, reduce erosion, and provide habitat for endangered species.
As the region expands manufacturing and technology, people are directly reliant on green infrastructure as an irreplaceable source of clean water and air.
Miles of trails wind through unique landscapes which appeal to hikers, cross-country skiers, and mountain bikers. Specific areas are open for safe seasonal hunting. The Bioreserve promises endless discoveries and recreational experiences year-round.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Welcome back, everybody, to Durfee's Mac Aldridge Field, Week 11 of the high school football season. And tonight, the quarterfinals. We're seeing 2 of the 8 teams competing in the Massachusetts Vocational Athletic Directors Association 2025 tournament. Diman, the 4 seed in this year's bracket. And real defensive battle here at Durfee's home field. Diman going to kick off here to begin the second half, as the Greater Lowell Griffins won the toss and deferred on the opening kick. Bengals defense has been quite good tonight against a team that can certainly put up some points. We know Diman can put up some points too as Uwan gets ready, as he sends it away. Good kick. Well, that one bobbled. We've seen some of his kickoffs this year going to the end zone for touchbacks. That's a fantastic return after the drop. It's going to be good for over 20 yards. The Griffins will start at their own 32. And we'll see what kind of adjustments both sides have made at halftime. Set Javian Lazu in motion. Pressure coming to the QB. Flag comes flying in. Brody Marvin ended up keeping it. We do have a penalty marker on the field. Very few penalties so far tonight. We have holding against the offense. That's going to be a good chunk of yards that the Griffins are going to lose here. Happened right at the line of scrimmage, so 10 yards back. We'll replay the down, but it'll be 1st and 20 for the Griffins.
We do have a flag down for the opening play here in the second half. That'll back the Griffins offense up.
Good crowd here on hand tonight as well. A lot of students in front of us here in the center section of the bleachers, in front of the booth. They fake the handoff and pass it. It's complete to Nathan Norman for a short gain. Looks like they're gonna give him 3 yards. I had a chance to see City Councilor Paul Hart. He's here. His son is on the team. Matt Hart, number 24. Nice to see Paul. I don't see Paul too often. You know, Paul was on the school committee for a few years, and I worked those meetings, but I don't work the council meetings. It's one of the few that I don't work. So haven't seen Paul in a while. It was nice to catch up with him at halftime. Paul Hart had a tremendous career in Durfee basketball. 2nd and 17. Pressure coming. That was almost batted away. Nice little side check there. Forced the man out of bounds. A late flag comes flying in from the sideline. Matt Hart was the one who pushed the receiver out of bounds. We'll await the call here. Coach Barry speaking to the officials.
Hey Bengals fans, now's a good time to get hyped for your defense.
Another unsportsmanlike conduct, this one against the Griffins. Diman had one earlier in the game. And they are going to back up Greater Lowell. It's a big penalty. First down marker is the 42. They will snap this ball from the 14. 3rd down and 28. Officials still deliberating on the field here. Seems like we've been in a break in between plays for quite a while. All right, third down and a country mile here for the Griffins after the penalty. They need 28 yards. They'll go to the ground. And they get a few back, but not much.
And he's taken down only after just a few on that play. Big stop by the Bengals defense.
Well, it's essentially a 3-and-out for the Bengals defense here as they kicked the ball off to start the second half. And they will punt it away. Cirillo back for the long snap. Flag is thrown right after the ball was snapped. And another good forward roll for the Griffins. They gotta get about 15 extra yards. That's wild. There is a flag way back where the ball was snapped. So we will await the call on that. Flags on both sides of the line. Looks like the penalty was against the Griffins. False start. So the play never stopped. Usually they're whistled dead. So the Griffins will now punt 5 yards further back. If we want to be official about this. So a 5-yard penalty. And they'll repunt the ball. Another good punt though from Cirillo. And that one is caught by Diman right at the 40. That was Ketsif. Well, that's good. You know, the penalty worked out in Diman's favor that time as they're getting the ball a good 15 to 20 yards further up the field than they would have. And they'll start in Griffin's territory. Still no score here in week 11. McKenzie rolling out, throws toward the sideline, and it is out of bounds, incomplete.
Logan McKenzie rolling out, looking for James McKenzie. It does fall incomplete.
So second down and 10. To the ground, Gonzalez. Oh no, McKenzie gonna keep it. As he comes toward the sideline and gets tackled across the 35. That's a decent run here, about 7 yards, maybe 6. Looking at third down and 3. after picking up 7.
A couple more 7. That'll leave the Bengals offense with a 3rd and 3.
Gonzalez in the backfield next to McKenzie. They go to him. Gets wrapped up. And this may actually go as a loss. Well, the ground game is really yet to be established for both sides. Defense is keeping things well buttoned up. It's a loss of 2. It'll be 4th and 5. Diamond's offense will stay out there. Watch the pass rush. Oh, a little reverse action. I love the play call from Coach Barry. Down the field, Peyton Massey to the house. Touchdown, Diamond on 4th and 5. Little trickery and something finally paid off. A 35-yard rush for Massey, and the Bengals break the ice here in the 3rd.
Just what Diamond needed, a spot by Massey.
One for the point after. Kick on its way, and the kick is good. Uwan coming into today was tonight 23 for 31, make it 24 for 32. 75% in the kicking gainer for point after is not too shabby. And a 7-0 lead for Diamond after a good defensive stand to start the 3rd. On 4th and 5, they converted into points. Another unsportsmanlike conduct that was thrown after the touchdown. Another dead ball foul, so Diamond's going to be kicking from way back. Usually kick from the 40, it'll be the 25. That's our 3rd unsportsmanlike of the game. 2 have gone against the Bengals, 1 against the Griffins. And Uwan, though, luckily has a good leg. How about that kick? It will go out of bounds. And now a penalty flag back in the middle of the field over here from the far side. This should be two. There should be 2 completely separate fouls. One for the kick going out, and then possibly something that went on the other side of the field. Keep an eye on our head official here in the white cap and see what the penalty was on the other side. Coach Shane Abrams talking with our official. Teams huddling up here. Oh, looks like they're going to re-kick. All right.
With the penalties, we will have a re-kick.
There was a false start. And a block in the back. And now Diman will kick from the traditional spot, the 40-yard line. So Uwan ready to send it away again. From the 5. And another penalty marker. Oh, flag heavy couple minutes here.
On the Griffins, we do have a flag down. The flag will go on Greater Lowell, which will back their offense up. They'll start the drive at the 9-yard line.
Griffins with a costly penalty. They will start at their 9. Another block in the back penalty. No, a 91-yard field for the Griffins. A lot of green in front of them as they begin their second drive of the second half, down 7-0. Marvin finally snaps the ball, looks to his right, now is going to run with it. Across the middle, takes a good hit. Nice tackle there by Jay DeBrito. Another open field tackle. Diman's done a really good job tonight at wrapping guys up on that first hit. There really hasn't been a lot of bouncing off, a lot of escaping once contact is made. And that's just what you want from a defender. It's good for 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Give it to Cirillo. And DeBrito wraps him up again, but that'll be enough for a first down. As he gets across the 20.
Kleber Paiva and a couple of extra Bengals in on the stop on that play. It is enough to move the chains for Greater Lowell.
Puts the ball at the 23-yard line.
Right about the halfway point here in the third.
Cirillo again. They brought pressure off the wing. Expecting maybe a pass. Oh, the ball came loose, but I think it was down. Yeah, it was down. And this will be close to a first down. Oh, chains are moving. It is a first down. All right. Griffins will keep it rolling here as they get close to midfield. Needed 10 yards. That's exactly what they got. So from the 23 to the 33, another fresh set of downs. Another running play for the Griffins. This one not quite as successful. Second down and 8 coming up.
We've got Bengals fans on their feet. Looking to cheer on their defense as they're looking to hold this 7-0 playoff lead.
Bengals bringing the pass rush, and he's taken down in the backfield. Brody Marvin could not escape the pass rush.
Normally holding it down in the offensive line. This time comes up with a big sack on the play.
A loss of 6. It'll be 3rd and 14 after the Aguiar sack. Another sack, and the defense.
Couple of tackles earlier in the drive, and he comes up big with another sack. Back-to-back sacks by the Bengals defense.
Diman chases Greater Lowell from the field as Brody Marvin ate some turf on back-to-back plays. It's a loss of 12 total yards those last 2 snaps, 4th and 20. And Cirillo will punt it away. That ball kind of straight up in the air. It is a live ball if it's touched by Diman. They vacate the area, but another short field. The Bengals will have less than 40 yards to the end zone. More good field position for the Bengals. 2:17 to go in the third quarter. McKenzie fakes the handoff, hook slide, and it looks like he went to the turf a yard short. Didn't want to take a hit. It'll be 2nd and 1. Another high snap. No gain. Gonzalez tackled at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd and 1. That's a 1st down for Diman. Converting there on 3rd and 1. The Bengals move the chains. Under a minute to go in the 3rd.
Gonzalez is off on that one back, and he'll get a 1st down on that play.
Bengals at the 27 now. Gonzalez in the backfield. A late handoff. That'll be good for about 2 or 3 yards. Yeah, giving him 3, down to the 24. But the 3rd quarter will come to a close here before the next play. Diman with the lone score so far. It came here in the 3rd. And the Bengals continue to pitch a shutout tonight. This is 7 consecutive quarters without allowing any points. Going back to last week's 20-0 shutout against the Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders, and now 3 shutout quarters tonight in week 11. Fourth quarter about to begin here at Durfee's Mac Aldridge Field. And it starts here at 3rd and 7 for the Bengals. McKenzie gonna come to the other side of the field. Oh, he's gonna get tackled down right at the line of scrimmage. Could not escape. Actually giving him a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Evan Massoud with you here for week 11. Final Friday Night Lights game of the season. Our next and only football game remaining Thanksgiving morning, Durfee versus New Bedford. From right here, 10:15 a.m. kickoff. 3rd and 8. They set Massey in motion. Quick pass down the field, open man, touchdown! Logan Uwan. And McKenzie with the 25-yard strike. And it's a two-score game in the fourth.
After a quiet and slow start on this cold November night here at Durfee, the Bengals are building.
A beautiful pass and a beautiful route from Uwan. Got by his defender and was wide open as he cut back across the middle. And now he'll attempt the point after. 1 for 1 tonight. 24 for 32 on the season. There's a flag. The kick is... oh, there's no signal on the kick because of the flag.
Uwan attempts the extra point. We do have a flag down pickup.
So offsides against the defense.
That flag is on Greater Lowell.
Gonna re-kick here, so we would assume here there was no signal. We assume the kick was no good. No other reason to re-kick other than that. Now the kick is good. That's 14-0. And Uwan makes it 25 for 33 on the season with extra point attempts. Well, 14-0 Bengals lead. A little bit of room for error here, although if you're Diman, not looking to give up any points anyway, but this does make it a little more comforting to have the 2-score lead. Does give you just that little extra buffer should something go wrong. It's a great job by special teams to wrap them up short of the 25.
Great job by the Bengals coverage unit once again.
Only one turnover tonight, and it was the interception earlier in the game. Way back in the first quarter, a goal line interception on the other side of the field. Running play here on first down, a couple side steps, a couple little hops. That's going to be good for 5, or about 5, maybe 6. Yeah, giving him 6. Good first down run. It'll be 2nd and 4. Well, Greater Lawrence, the #1 seed in this vocational tournament, playing Southeastern Regional, is doing quite well tonight against the Hawks, and that is if Diman holds the lead here, where Diman will go for the next game. That running play not going far. Looks like they'll give him, they may give him a yard. 3rd and 3. They do give him a yard. He got some forward progress there before backing up. Coach Steve Winarski on the sidelines tonight. Just off to the right. Always good to see Coach. Big 3rd down play here. 9.5 to go. I can't see the Griffins going for it unless it's like 4th and a yard. But you got 3rd down first, and it is incomplete through the hands of Cirillo. And it will be now 4th down and 3. And I don't know that you take the chance here. We'll see.
Looks like the Griffins offense will stay.
They're going to stay on the field here. On a 4th and 3 coming up. And they're only at the 30-yard line, so this is rather risky. Now timeout called by the Griffins as they were heading back to the line. And now we'll huddle up and give Diman a chance to think about the play a bit more too.
Before the 4th down play, the Griffins call timeout, decide to talk things over. 9:30 left in the 4th.
Just past the 8 o'clock hour here. Tonight's broadcast, a little over an hour and a half long here. That first half moved along very quickly. Very few penalties, a scoreless first half. A lot of plays in the middle of the field, but the third quarter saw some extended stoppages due to some penalties and some yardage, changes with those penalties, and then some discussions with the coaches. And, so the second half has been quite a bit longer than the first half. Passing play, 4th and 3, and it's incomplete. No flags on the play, and Diman will take over on downs.
James McKenzie there on the coverage, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, the Griffins gambled, and it did not pay off that time. Bengals will start at the Griffins' 30-yard line. Another short field for Diman. A fullback and running back here. Oh, juking to the right side. And a big tackle as Gonzalez got wrapped up and tumbled down to the turf. Only good for about 4 yards. Second down and 6. Gonzalez up the middle for a couple more. Will be short of the first down. 3rd and 4 coming after a 2-yard pickup.
JP Guns leading the way with the block for Gonzalez on that play.
Coming up on 8 minutes. McKenzie snaps the ball. Gonzalez, they fake the handoff. McKenzie drops it in the basket. Down inside the 5, Uwan. It's 1st and goal. Excuse me, and I take that back. That was Owen Dorigo, the tight end, right up the middle, reaching out for it. First and goal from the 2-yard line for Diman. Had a 35-yard running play by Peyton Massey. And then a 25-yard pass to Uwan. Those are the 2 touchdowns tonight. And now Gonzalez is in for the touchdown.
Gonzalez, with a dominant push by the offensive line, makes his way into the end zone for a Bengals.
20-0, Diman.
After a slow start to this ballgame, the Bengals have taken a commanding lead. Big plays on offense, end arounds, passes, defensive plays, they're doing it all.
Extra point kick from Uwan is good. He's 3 for 3 tonight. And it's 21-0 in favor of the Bengals. 7:19 to go in the game. And that ought to secure this win for the Bengals.
21, the Griffins 0.
Three second-half touchdowns for Diman. And a stingy defense over these last couple weeks. A good boot from Uwan. That one's going to go to the end zone. There's a touchback. Griffins will start at the 20. Which I know I've brought it up before this season. I'm still surprised that doing all these things to avoid collisions on kickoffs and full speed tackles at NFL level and whatnot, at the professional level. And yet here in high school, if there's a touchback, albeit rare, we don't usually see them, but touchback has you starting at the 20. You would think it'd be a little more up the field. But nonetheless, that's still the rules here at the high school level. Griffin's offensive unit out there. Down the field, and it's picked off. It looks like the Bengals will have it. Second interception of the night for Diman on the first play of the drive. And Brody Marvin is picked off for the second time.
Bengals defense all over the place making plays. They'll get the ball back to their offense with 7:10 left.
Diman will have it at the 45 of Greater Lowell. The offense is back on the field. 7:10 to play in the ball game. Griffins will use a timeout.
Timeout on the field with 7:10 left. And it was called by Greater Lowell with 7:10 left in the ball game. Bengals looking to move on to the Vocational state final next week.
Another drive for Diman's offense. Massey in motion. And McKenzie's going to tuck and run. It's by one defender. Out of bounds he goes. Another late flag. Two late flags come flying in from well away from the field. Well away from the ball, I should say. And Ralston DePina got up. He was really hot at the end of that play.
We do have a flag down on the field.
It's a hold against the Bengals. Diman has not had a lot of penalties tonight that have cost them too many yards, but in this case, that hold, see, it's a spot foul. That hold coming up the field, and that's my DePina. I think it was on DePina. It'll be first down and 14. That hold coming 6 yards up the field from the line, the original line of scrimmage. Gonzalez able to pick up 6 or 7 yards there. Looks like they're going to give him 6. It'll be 2nd and 8. Flag comes in. Another 5-yard penalty. Second and 13. Ooh, almost threw that one away. Bit of a broken play from the start. Very high snap. Not a great pass that time from McKenzie. Very low. And the pressure is coming from the defense. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 13. It was a completed catch, so the clock will keep rolling. Coming up on 5:40 to play. Third and 13. Pass rush coming. McKenzie is going down. A significant loss, more than 10 yards.
McKenzie taken down in the backfield on that play.
Uwan in the punting unit coming out to kick it away on 4th down. It's 4th and 23.
Makes a good decision to hold on to the ball. No call for a punt.
Fair catch signaled at the 23. And the Griffins offense will come back to the field. Just over 4.5 to go.
That's what the Griffins will be starting their next drive. 4:34 left in the ball game.
There was also a flag against Greater Lowell at the end of that. So they're going to get backed up some more. 10 yards. And they're backed up to the 13. Marvin with a lot of time. Gets the pass off. It's complete on the far side for about 5 or 6 yards.
Plenty of time for the Griffins to get one out there. As Stewart comes in for the tackle.
Griffins line back up, no huddle. After a 6-yard pickup, 2nd down and 4. And now a whistle. A timeout by Diman. 4:02 to play.
Bengals do call a timeout on the field. 4:02 left to the 4.
Second and 4. Pressure coming. And Marvin taken down.
Jada Burrow coming in hot once again, but it's Gio Cavalli that comes out.
No gain.
Bring the QB down.
And it'll be 3rd down and 5. Looked like it was 2nd and 4 before. It was 2nd and 5. So now 3rd and 5 as they line back up again, no huddle. Marvin takes the snap. Throwing to Cirillo. Cirillo. Not sure he got there. It's going to be awfully close.
Gonzalez, the first Bengal on the play. He didn't give up on it, and Justin Roderick came in to finish it.
Official on the far side, the line judge on Greater Lowell's side, signaling the 1st down. Now the Griffins move the chains. The clock continues to roll, coming up on 3 minutes. Letting it fly down the field, and it is caught. Fantastic pass. That's the longest play of the night. And it goes to Mason Nieves, excuse me, the junior wide receiver.
Nieves hauls in that catch.
Down to the 45. Another one across the middle, firing that one in, threading the needle, and it's good. That one to Nathan Norman, a sophomore receiver. This is as efficient as we've seen the Griffins tonight offensively.
Again, this time in the Bengals territory.
Marvin, other side of the field. That complete to Griffin Morales. I think he went out just short of the first. He did, 1 yard short, but another significant pickup in the air.
They're marking about a yard short of a 1st down.
Griffin started the drive at the 13-yard line. Now getting into Diamond territory. 2nd and 1. Another pass play coming. Marvin lets it fly toward the sideline, and it is reeled in by Norman.
Nathan Norman comes up with another
Norman took a good hit at the end of the play, and he is down after the play, and our first injury timeout of the night. 2:27, the clock is stopped. Remember, folks, we live stream right here on our Facebook page, Fred TV Sports. Give us a like and a follow if you have not done so. We archive everything to our YouTube channel under the same name. And with Facebook only keeping previous live streams for 30 days before they get automatically deleted, you want to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel so you don't miss any uploads, and you can always find our previously aired content or previously recorded content. And, you know, yes, Thanksgiving will be up next, but we also, in December, have some games on the schedule here at Durfee before the holiday break. This year we get 2 weeks off again. I'm sure everybody's looking forward to a restful break, holidays and whatnot. If you can call the holidays restful. Usually a very busy time. Cirillo gets tackled.
Couple of big plays by Greater Lowell, but Gio Cavallo comes up and says, you gotta earn this one.
Second down and 10. Marvin looking to pass. Nope. Going to take off with it. Oh, man. That looked like helmet to helmet as he lowered his head. The defender lowered his head. Helmet comes off at the end of it. That was a hard hit.
Another hard hit. Looked like it was Jake on that one.
94 seconds to go. And we wind the clock. That play in the middle of the field. Third and 10. You know, whether the Griffins score here or not, the way they move the football on this drive makes you wonder why they didn't make that adjustment at halftime when it was a scoreless game, because Brody Marvin with some fantastic passes. They started this drive way back at the 13. Now they're in the red zone. I know they have not scored yet, only a minute left. They're going to lose the game, but still, this has been an efficient drive if there ever was one. That's out of reach, batted away. With this one out of reach here, Captain Cam Rye, the senior quarterback, at the position here these last couple of snaps.
49 seconds left in the game.
Well, it looks like the Bengals will square off against the #1 seed in the vocational tournament this year in the semifinals next week against Greater Lawrence. And of course, they travel this year for Thanksgiving. They'll be in New Bedford at New Bedford Voc to square off against the Bears on Thanksgiving morning while Durfee is home. Rye lets it fly. Incomplete on fourth down, and the Bengals will take over on downs with 44 seconds to play. Couple of kneel downs, and they'll secure win number 7.
Greater Lowell, after a couple of big plays on that drive, gets shut down once again by the Bengals defense. Seems like as soon as the student section got to their feet, the Bengals started getting rolling.
Victory formation for the Bengals. They take a knee.
The Bengals will line up in victory formation.
Griffins do not call a timeout. They'll have to take one more knee here on second down, because there were 44 seconds to go. And they will line up here to seal their second straight shutout. That'll do it.
McKenzie takes another knee, and that'll seal the second straight shutout for your Diamond Bengals.
The Bengals win it 21-0 here against the Greater Lowell Griffins in the quarterfinals of the vocational tournament.
The Bengals take care of business.
And that'll take care of the fall season for us until Thanksgiving morning. Just less than 2 weeks away, 2 weeks from yesterday. So we hope you'll join us Thanksgiving morning live on Fred TV from right here at Durfee High School as the Hilltoppers host the New Bedford Whalers, a 10:15 kickoff. We will have pregame live as well. But I'd like to take the opportunity here throughout this fall to thank my crew of cameramen who have worked with me throughout the fall. Jake Fitzgerald, Craig Salvador, Mike Fernandez, David Montero, Daniel Keating. Been really great working with all of them. They've been on our crew for a number of years, all 5 of them, and great to work with. Always a huge help to me. And, I'm sitting here with the headset on. I can't do it alone. Can't film and call the game at the same time. So can't do as many games as we do if I don't have the help. And lucky to have such a good crew. So just wanted to take that opportunity to say thank you to them. And thank you to you viewers at home for tuning in for another fall season here on Fred TV as part of our Fred TV sports coverage. Thanksgiving is next. Until then, Evan Massoud saying so long from Mac Aldridge Field.